throughout the ages. Hail to the light without beginning nor end. Hail, 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 hail to the primal light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light, prepared for the world with this self-identity as Auset, Aten. I am the Liberator, and I advocate for all selves, all souls. All souls are free. All selves are free. Liberation from this dream. Today, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to Sunrise Self-Devotion. Self-devotion. Thank you for joining me. So I will be talking on what is the real versus the unreal. First of all, let's just give honor and reverence to the real up in this dream. Hail, hail to myself supreme, primal light. Hail, hail to the baby self of myself supreme, primal light. That which has no name, that can't be explained. So as the self, I have fragmented myself into this dream and is playing many roles. All is I self. I alone exist. All of I self is out into this world. So let's establish that this is a dream of the self. The self has made, fragmented itself, makes a replica of itself, makes baby self and self replicas. And each aspect of itself goes into sleeping, and the consciousness is sleeping and dreaming of the world. Now all of these aspects of the self has come inside of the dream to explore the dream creation. When the self comes into the dream creation, it was supposed to explore parallel to the mind, the mind that is sleeping and dreaming of the world. But what happened is that because the mind, the consciousness, and the light is indivisible, and to create this dream world, this duality existence, the consciousness has to go to sleep and dreaming. Its light get turned off. This is how this duality is created. The light is turned off when the self comes into the dream. The consciousness now wants to explore all the things that it has created. So the self is coming into the dream to explore the things, but the consciousness itself wants to explore the things, and it doesn't want the self to do this. So what the consciousness has done is put a cloak of its magnetic energy over the self and obscure the self, just like how its light is being obscure. It is obscuring the self so that the self is tranced into its dream, into its imagination. The self goes into a sleep, sleeping and dreaming, and the self cannot wake up because the mind has tranced it in its dream. So what is the real? The real is the self. All the self. The soul is the real. The selves that came into the world, that the mind has tranced in and cloaked it with its magnetic energy, It's not in its real. It's in a dream character. It has now playing a character that the mind has created, a dream character to explore the dream. This character is not the real, but the real is underneath the character. It's like you are in a movie, you're wearing a costume, and you are playing a character. The character is for the dream, but the real self is playing the character. So what you have to do is to take off the mind cloak, and then you'll be your real self. Everything else into this dream is an illusion. It is the unreal. It is not real. This dream body is to explore this visible dream world. This body is not the real. This body have to be dissolved. The real is the aspect of the self that can never be dissolved. This duality ego is the unreal. The real will come to awareness when its light gets turned back on. Because the dream, everyone in the dream is just playing a character. They're not in their real self. They have a mind coat over them. And so this is the ego false self that is playing all of the characters inside of the dream. When you encounter one, they're all playing this ego character until you come into self-realization that you are the self-supreme, you are a character inside of your own dream. This is when you get to liberate yourself from the dream character and return to being your real self again. So what is the dream? What is the unreal? Everything that this duality consciousness creates is the unreal. Anything that this duality consciousness creates is unreal. The things that came into the world from the self, that is the only real, which is yourself. All of the dream creation that the ego, this duality consciousness create, it is the unreal. And so today we are going to focus on the chant that is going to help you to come into self-realization that I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this ego false self, this mind avatar, this God being, this dream character. You are just wearing a costume, wearing a disguise, and you need to return to be your real self, to take off this ego cloak that you are wearing. So now, I want you to chant with me. Who am I? What is the real and what is the unreal? I am the real. I am the ultimate truth. I am the ultimate self. Everything that is being created inside of this dream using this duality consciousness is the dream creation. It's the unreal. It is not the real. It is not the truth. Only the self is real in this dream illusionary world. You are playing this dream character called the mind avatar, the ego false self. You must come into self-realization that you are a character inside of your own dream. This is the duality where this character is sleeping, the self is sleeping, and the mind has created a character to explore the dream as. You must come into self-realization that I am not this body, chant with me, I am not this mind. God being the dream character. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. Chant with me. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. This mind avatar. This God being the dream character. So you can see and you can chant with me. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. Let's read it again. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. Again, I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. Come on, let's go. We're doing this 8 times. So we are ready to 3, 5 more to go. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. Let's go. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. This mind avatar, this God being the dream character. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. One more time. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego false self. The mind avatar, this God being the dream character. I am the eternal self. I am the eternal truth. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am self-supreme, primal light, the unmanifest. eternal self. I am the eternal truth. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am self-supreme, primal light, the unmanifest. Now we will do the first vibration. Remember to spiral the vibration around your body. Let's go. And now we will do the second vibration. Again. And now we will do the third vibration. One more time. I want to thank you so much for joining me for stillness and self-inquiry. Blessed sunrise, morning devotion. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light, prepared for the world with this self-identity as Auset, Aten. I am the Liberator, and I advocate for all selves. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light. Hail to the true light. Hail to my self-supreme primal light. Hail, hail, hail to my self-supreme that has no name, that can't be explained. I give reverence and honor to all of myself as in alignment to bring balance to this duality dream unreal existence. Remember, what is the real? Only yourself is real in the dream. Everything into this existence is a dream creation. All the realms, all the dimensions, they are all dream creation. There is nothing that is real into this dream except for the self. Everything is a creation of the duality consciousness. All an illusion, all dream. Do not attach yourself to the dream things and the dream characters in the dream. Until all of these characters return unto being their real self, taking off this ego costume, they cannot be trusted. They are the dream characters. Do not trust any dream characters. Only your self soul is the real in this dream. Connect to your self soul. Liberation from duality. Liberation from this dream existence. Thank you so much for joining me. All is myself, I alone exist. All myself must return unto me. I am one with all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I will see you the next sunrise.